appear, not talk to anyone and just be offline. My mum would always try to get me and my dad to like basically hang out, and it never worked. My mum would try and get me and my dad to go to pumpkin picking up the road from where I live, and we would be there for like half an hour, I believe. I don't really know. I wasn't really counting, I wasn't reaching the time. I was just trying to have a great time with my dad, you know, and try and spend some time with him. Which didn't end up going great because all he did was whinge. And so he wanted to go home. I was like, okay. So we had like 5, maybe 4 pumpkins. We got home and he went to the kitchen and just huffed them puff. I was like, okay. And I went straight to my mum, and my mum was like, how was it? You weren't out that. I thought you guys were gonna be out for like at least 2 hours. I was like, nope. He wanted to come home and drink. And I just felt like useless. And I felt like my dad didn't like me or love me or cared about me. And I still think to this day, like, I know he says, oh, you know, I care, you know, I miss you, but it's like, no you don't. If you care and miss me, why the hell would you hurt me and my mum in the first place? That's not love, that's not care, that's violent, that's abuse. So don't just don't. But sorry for my language. But it got to the point where I would given up, and every time I came back from college or school, and I would talk to my mum and my dad about my day at college and school like normal kids would do, talk to their parents about their days and what happened and how much fun they had. I would talk to them. My mum would listen, but my dad, on the other hand, he wouldn't listen. He would go from talking about his day, but like his day's been at home doing what exactly? Watching F1. Is that it? And the thing is, my dad would work from home, so it's quite like, you're working from home, like, okay. And there was one night when me and my mum was having dinner, and him as well. And you know, I was helping my mum wash the dishes up and, you know, clean everything up. And I just said honestly and just nicely saying, because he said don't get those laptops or PCs wet, which was next to the sink. And I was like, right. So I just said honestly saying, well, if you don't want them wet, you could put them upstairs on your table, what that mum has bought for you to use for your like PCs and your IT work. And he had a massive go at me. And I was like, I'm just being honest, like I didn't say it in a, you know, rude way. I was saying it in like a really pleasant, nice way to see, like, to help you out. And he just had a massive go at me. And I can remember every argument, every detail. And I sometimes have those little memories which just pop out of my head, and it's like, can someone sometimes remove those memories out of my head? That'd be really nice, but I know you can't. But it was difficult for me and my mum. And for my birthday, I thought my birthday got worse. For my birthday, I thought it was gonna get worse. So, for my 16th birthday, he didn't do anything. Because obviously he was at the house. I was still a minor by all this argument, fighting and abusement. I was still 16, so I was still a minor. I hate the word I'm using it, but... Sorry, that's my dog. I hate the word I'm using, but it was still true. And 17, I had my own little party with a couple of friends. Not many. I was still hiding back then. And then turned 18, got my first tattoo. Don't regret it. This tattoo, if anyone was asked what my tattoo means, my tattoo is a meaning of my freedom from my dad. So, got that. A little star for my freedom. My mum's matching the tattoo with me as well, so yeah. But I'm so sorry, my dog's barking at something. I don't even know what. It's kind of annoying. I can't do anything about it. And when I turned 18, I think it was like maybe 2 days after my birthday or something like that, I can't remember. My dad got his parents involved, and his parents, my grandparents, have now seen me since I was 2. And they got into contact with me on Facebook. And I didn't have anything to do with them. I told my mum. I was really shaking and afraid and scared actually. So my mum I texted them, but my mum did fix my speech and my little texting because it's like so shaky and my hands were like completely shaking, like madness. And then I think maybe another day after my birthday, my dad bought me flowers, which I chose, I didn't want. So I got rid of them. My mum gave them to a guy that didn't even know it was Valentine's Day. So my mum gave him the roses, and he was like, "Oh my god, thank you! I didn't know it was Valentine's Day." So he was very, very grateful for that. I was like, "Oh, so sweet." And then my dad bought me a cheap necklace from Amazon, which I don't really like big diamond kind of things, and he knew that if he paid attention to what I liked. I'm very much of a small little jewelry kind of girl. Like, I've never been like big diamonds or anything like that. And I didn't like the gifts that he was getting me because I was like, it's just another mind that you're trying to win me back in some way to be your daughter again. Like, I don't want you in my life anymore, Dad. Like, I really don't. And there were so many, like, especially when I was still 16, still minor, there was so much please talking, and I did like 11 pages of describing what happened that one night. My mum had to go back in time when she met my dad, so there was more pages for her. It was difficult for me because I didn't like talking about it because I was still very emotional about it, and I was at college and I had to do it by 8, and I had to go there at 8 o'clock in the morning, and I didn't finish till 3. And I asked my mum to pick me up, and she did, and then me and her got some Mackie D's, and I fell asleep on the way home because I was so exhausted about talking about it the whole day and getting so much detail. I'm so thankful for Wellbeing Team from college. They've helped me and they've done a lot for me, and I'm so grateful for that. Like, they've helped me and they gave me so much support and so much care, and to this day they check up on me, make sure I'm okay, and it's like, you're amazing people, so thank you. And I've had a lot of people, and I did lose a friend because of my dad, and after losing that friend, and after not having a dad in my life anymore, my mum bumped into him, my old friend, and started talking to him and asked him to come over the day. And so he came over and we started talking, and we told him the reason why and what happened. And I'm friends with him till this day, and I lost contact with him because of what my dad would always say, and it was like, I feel like I was losing my friends because of my dad. I probably was. But again, like, what can you do? You can't take me back with the guy because the arguments were a lot for me. Every time I was drying my hair, all my dad would do is scream and shout at me every time I was drying my hair in tears. I would literally say to him, I'm moving out, and he'd always say, where are you going to go now? And I was like, anywhere but here. I would rather be somewhere else, at a friend's house, than be here, hearing you shout at me and calling me ungrateful, useless, and a disappointment, and calling me a brat and all that stuff. So I wanted to talk about my music video, why I did that, and I just want to say a massive thank you to my friend Gabby, who did the music video for me and edited it and helped me do it, and I think she knew that it was really tough for me, but I did it. And me doing that music video was really fascinating for me because it got all my emotions out that I needed to get out, and how stuck in and like how against my will I felt. So again, I'll say thank you to my Gabby. I'll put her username somewhere around here as well, so you guys can go sub to her, subscribe to her, and you know, everything else, because she's really good at editing videos, so go like some of her videos as well. And yeah, I want to say massive thank you if you guys are watching this, and everything else. If you guys could leave a comment, share to friends or something like that, and like and comment and subscribe to me, thank you. And I hope everyone has a really good new year. I'm wishing you guys the best, and be safe out there as well. Bye!